What's up, y'all? It's your boy Cyrah in Jacksonville, Florida. It's beautiful. Go ahead and get some footage. Go ahead and get some. That's the beautiful water, beautiful people, beautiful life. It ain't perfect, but it's what we got. We staying at the Hyatt. We here for the Herbalife Jacksonville LDW. That's an acronym for Leadership Development Weekend. I'm here to better my life. I got my friend Lauren, who's recording. You can't see her, but she's beautiful inside and out. And what we're talking about today is impact, all right? I had a long conversation with Lauren's mom, Loretta Smith, beautiful lady inside and out. And what we was talking about is just the generational problem that we're faced with now. I don't want people to forget that civil rights was 50 years ago, okay? 50 years ago means that some people that we know now, moms, aunties, great aunts, great uncles, was marching, going through that, civil rights, you know. We were going through some stuff where nowadays, we just couldn't imagine going through it. Could you imagine walking down the street and being stopped just because you're black? Could you imagine not being able to drink out of a water fountain? Can you imagine me not being able to do this video for you right now? Social media, social networking, how we setting up the next generation is weak. I'm gonna say it straight up, it's whack. If you're the age group of 18 to 24, you setting it up for the next generation right now. 12 to 18, you setting them up, whether you like it or not. Social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, MySpace if you got it, Black Planet, I'm just playing, not Black Planet. But what I'm saying is that your impact, like you can hashtag impact and let people know that when you do something positive, meaning you're giving some scripture out, or you're telling somebody something educational, or you're putting something out positive as opposed to negative, like bottles, weed, drugs, alcohol, something real facetious and just something that's not having anything to do with the betterment of our skin color, okay? Impact means that you, as a person, need to step it up and stop acting like you don't matter, because what you do directly reflects the next generation. Growing up, I know I used to always use the excuse of, well, my big brother did it. You know, if you have any siblings, I'm pretty sure you said, well, mom, you let such and such do it. You let such and such do it. So with that being said, people do things, the generation before you, if you're the age group of, let's say, 25 to 29, 30 to 34, 30 to 35, if you're in that age group, all your siblings and your predecessors that came after you, or rather the people that came after you, not your predecessors, the people that came after you are going to mimic what you did, because they're going to use you as a precedent. They're going to say, my big brother was allowed to stay out at this time, he was allowed to do this, he had these rights, these responsibilities, so that's why I act and that's why I do the things that I do. Does that make sense? So what we do now, 90% of it is social media. So if we're posting BS on social media, what do you think the next generation going to do? They're going to grow up and say, well, they did it, so this is what we're doing. If you're posting nothing but bottles, alcohol, weed, marijuana, drugs, what do you think the next generation is going to come into? You set the precedent, you matter, have an impact, take ownership and take responsibility. I found out in my experience, once I took ownership and full responsibility for my actions and what I was doing and what I was posting on social media, my life just extrapolated. Everything got better, okay? Everything, all the positivity, all the abundance, everything that I had to learn how to receive, manifestation, everything that I want is coming to me. Right now I'm in Jacksonville, Florida, going to a leadership conference with a $7 billion company for health and wellness. It's called Herbalife. That's why I wear it, because this thing is like the bat signal. You get that on there? I can't stop wearing this stuff because the brands that I was wearing before didn't represent anything about me. If I wore the brands, the Polo, whatever people wear, Gucci and Louis or whatever people wear, whatever I used to wear, it doesn't even matter. I don't care. Like the Nike swoosh doesn't even matter. I think this is Nike, that doesn't matter. What matters is the bat signal, baby, because this represents me changing lives. People literally tell me, Cyrah, you changed my life. People who had high blood pressure, people who were diabetic, people who had certain types of cancer. Herbalife doesn't claim to cure anything, but what I'm saying is when you make somebody's health better, now they can eat foods that they couldn't eat before. I have a client who couldn't eat cheese, now she can eat all kind of dairy. She eats like a rat. I have a client who, and a health coach named Tally, who couldn't eat fresh fruits and vegetables and make him nauseous. Now he eats like a rabbit. I call him Thumper from Bambi, because he just eats like a rabbit. So these things that we're doing is for a reason. They have an impact. See, before I was posting negative stuff. I was a bartender. I would be posting bottles. I would be in the club posting, look at this drink I made. It's nice and pretty. It tastes good. But what is that doing for the next generation? How is that setting the next generation up? How are we going to get better? How we're doing it right now as a whole, we suck. It's going downhill. It's a downward slope. So how do we put it to upward slope? And I'm gonna say it like Chris Bickerstaff said, it's a great man out of Oklahoma. The impact that you need to have and the momentum that we need to build together is like a boulder going uphill. It's gonna be hard. It's not easy, y'all. I don't want you to think this is something easy. It takes discipline. It's gonna be hard, but you're pushing up the hill, right? You're pushing up the hill. People see you helping yourself. They're gonna start helping you push up the hill. You're gonna get so much momentum, you're gonna have to chase the boulder. But if you take a break, if you kick your feet up and say, oh, I did something positive, and you relax, what's gonna happen with that boulder? It's gonna start going back downhill. So now it's even harder to get back up. So once we have those standards and we hitting those marks, making those good, positive precedents, it just gets better. So I want everybody to make an agreement right now to hashtag impact. Know that you do matter. Know that the next generation is watching you. They're gonna use you for an example. They're gonna say, well, they did it, so we're doing it, and they're gonna do it worse than we did it. Rather, they're gonna do it better than we did it, because if we're worse, they're gonna be even worse than that, and they're gonna do it better than us. That's what the next generation does. We get better and better and better, okay? When I was out there in the world and being ratchet and not caring about health and religion and history and politics and paying it forward to my beautiful black kings and queens and everybody in the world, when I wasn't doing that, I was contributing to the downward slope. Now I'm one of the people that's helping, so who's going to join me? Who's gonna make that impact? That's what we're doing today. That's why we're doing this video. If you agree to that, just hit like on whatever this is on, YouTube, probably going to Vimeo on the Facebook. Just hit like, put your comments, or don't put nothing, but just watch it. Because sometimes we can see who sees it, all right? And it don't matter if we can't see who sees it, because it's one person that sees everything. When you get your vertical alignment in order, everything else just flows. So just get the water, because we just gonna flow. Impact, y'all. We good, we out. You know the email, you know the website, Herbalife. Old man, going a long way, came in the evening, cold and gray, to a chasm vast and wide and steep, with waters rolling cold and deep. The old man crossed in twilight dim, the sullen stream had no fears for him, but he turned with safe on the other side and built a bridge to span the tide. Old man said, a fellow pilgrim, kneel, you are wasting your strength in building here. Your journey will end with the ending day. I had the evening you must pass this way, you have crossed the chasm deep and wide. Why build your bridge at even tide? Good friend, the path I've come, he said. The old man lifted his old gray head, good friend, in the path I've come, he said. There follows after me today, you whose feet must cross this way. The chasm that was as naught to me to that fair-haired youth may a pitfall be. He too must cross in twilight dim. Good friend, I'm building this bridge for him. Herbalife. How you feel?
I feel good, man.
Urban heroes, right?
Urban heroes all day. You already know.
We here.
Shout out to Cyrah. Shout out to the whole team. Where I'm going.
Any way you want. Go as fast as you want to go.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Go on stage. Go. Go. Senior consultant. New senior consultant. How do you feel? Go on up there, get your recognition. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all about to do it. kids, health coach on Herbalife Heroes, Super Team, Star Team, now kick. We gonna walk it on out. We at the LDW. Where you at? So what's up, y'all? This is my boy Dugans from Tallahassee. We met here at LDW, right?
Right.
He went on Herbalife.com. As a lead, was just curious about Herbalife.
Right.
He found his upline sponsor, Mr. Greg Richards, and his lovely wife right here. What's your name again? Selena. So, can you just tell me what you was telling me about Garen?
I was just saying that you guys are such an inspiration to our team, to ourselves, everything that we see on Facebook, all the videos, the skits. We grew up on Herbalife as an internet business, and so we didn't have a lot of local stuff going until the last year or so here in Florida, and it's gone crazy. But seeing that stuff coming out of California, it's a huge inspiration to us, and just the atmosphere of the personalities of you guys that come across through that really help us. And we got our whole team plugged into you guys on Facebook because it completely inspires us, and the photo bomb is happening big.
Yeah, I love the photo bomb.
Yep.
Cool.
So keep it up because it really, I mean, you don't even know how many people you touch when you're doing that, because it really is something that has gone viral to everybody. It's awesome.
Awesome. Definitely appreciate you, Grace, Selena, boy Marche.
Yes.
And photo bomb lady, say your name for the camera.
Nicole Alio.
Hey, from where?
Now in Jupiter, Florida. I'm loving life.
Yeah. And that's how we do it at LBW. And I just want everybody to know, because I'm going to put this on Urban Heroes, it's real. So listen to Garen. He's probably your upline president's team member, and he's not making it up. I don't know these people. I'm meeting all kind of new, wonderful people, and they're just like, Garen's so inspiring. So listen to him. He knows what he's doing.
You got some serious photo bombs.
Photo bomb.
Yeah.
Photo bomb time. The photo bomb is in full effect. Let me photo bomb everybody. Yeah. Yeah, especially right here though. So I don't know if y'all gonna be ready, but the luau party, it's going down. Hey, how you doing, kids? Cyrah Hawkins here, Herbalife. Just landed, pulled up to Tallahassee, Florida, via Mobile, Alabama, via New Orleans. Did a fit club there, very successful. The intention here is to get Lauren Smith to be the #1 distributor in my downline right now for this month, and to build her to the next level in the marketing plan, which is qualified producer, and get 4K supervisor. She's gonna be encouraged and enlightened and super fired up after this LDW, I know it. And we're gonna take over the world together, starting with Tallahassee. And that's what I'm doing. I've invested a good amount of money just to come to the East Coast and spread some of the joy and just pay everything forward that I've been getting in LA. And thus far, I'm happy with it. I'm on like 2 hours of sleep. But if you listen to E.T., he'll say it, I don't sleep. So just don't sleep, don't eat. It's Herbalife week. That's like a Greek joke. Anyway, we had our shake, we had our tea, we had our tabs. We're ready to get on the road. We done went in PP, we got our TTs, tatas, cha-chas, marachas. Yeah, I'm delirious. Obey. Yo, thirst, Herbalife. How you like that, Sprite? We're good. I'm good, you good? That's a take.